and welcome back to our channel. So as you all know, in this video I'm going to show you that how you can automatically add your Zoho form responses to Airtable without any manual effort. So here on my screen you can see a Zoho form that I've already created for receiving new lead details. And here, before we talk about this entire process step by step, let me show you that how actually this automation works. So here I've already pre-filled my Zoho forms with some details such as first name, last name, email and the phone number. So we're going to click on the submit. And you can see we have successfully made a form submission over here. So now let's go and check our Airtable account. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see instantly that form response detail is added in our Airtable as a new record with the name, email and the phone number. So with this, we have successfully seen the working of this amazing automation. And now in this video, we are going to learn step by step that how you can build this amazing automation for your own use using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. There you can see two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user like me, then simply sign in. Now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. From here, you need to access Pabbly Connect by clicking on this access now and it will take you to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. So before moving forward with the connection, let me tell you about Pabbly Community. So Pabbly Community is a space where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. You can ask questions, share workflows and get instant replies and helpful feedback from others who have faced these similar challenges. It is an active and supportive space to learn and grow together. And now you can find the link to join the Pabbly community in the description box below. Make sure to check it out and join the Pabbly community as soon as possible. Alright, let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to build a connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button and there is asking me to select the workflow builder. So you can see two options. One is new beta and the another one is classic. So beta version is modern, faster and more flexible, whereas classic one is stable and the familiar approach. So in this video, we're going to use this beta version by clicking on the select button and then a create workflow dialog box appeared in front of us. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow that says send Zoho form responses to Airtable in seconds, and then it is asking me to select the folder. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see the number of folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select the folder as automations. You can select it as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you need to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here let me tell you that there are two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up our trigger. So we're going to click on this add trigger button, and here as you all know that I'm receiving new form submission through Zoho Forms. So I'm going to select my trigger as Zoho Forms over here. Then we're going to select the app event as new form submitted. Then we're going to click on this connect. Here you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Zoho Forms with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy the webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my Zoho Forms account. So this is my Zoho Form account and this is the form that I've created using Zoho Forms. So I'm going to click on this edit option, and now from here we're going to click on this integrations, and under integrations we are going to select the type of integration that I'm going to use is webhooks. So after selecting that, you can see it is asking me to add the webhook URL and some other details. So here you can see an existing URL, we are going to remove it, and here we're going to add a new webhook URL that we have received in our Pabbly's workflow. Then for the content type, we are going to select application JSON, authorization type as general, and here under payload parameters you need to to add your form fields of which you want to receive the responses on your webhook URL. Here I've added mine, and then you need to click on the save. And with this, we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Zoho Forms, and we have successfully connected our form with Pabbly Connect. So you can see as it is waiting for webhook response, that means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission, and to do a test submission, we need to generate a test response in our Zoho Forms. So now here to make a test form submission, we are going to access this form first, and then here we're going to enter some dummy details and make a test submission. So for the full name, we have entered the name as test, last name as user, email as test@pabblytudes.com. Here for the phone number, you can see a random number has been added automatically. So we're going to click on the submit, and it says thank you, your data has been submitted. So let's go and check up Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully received response where we have received the phone number, last name, first name, and the email address of our lead. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So once we have received a new form submission, then automatically and instantly, I want to add this form response in my table as a new record. So for that, we're going to add action step over here, and here we're going to select action application as Airtable and app event as create record. Then we're going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, we're going to select add a new connection. If your Airtable account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, we're going to click on this connect with Airtable. And here you can see Pabbly is requesting for the access. So we're going to add all resources first, then we're going to click on this grant access. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So it easily got connected because here I was already logged in my Airtable account. So to build an easy connection, make sure you're already logged in your Airtable account in the same browser, or else if you're building a new connection, then it is going to ask for the account credentials first. Alright, let's move forward. Here it is asking for the base name and the table name. So I've already shown you that I have my base with the name Zoho Form Responses, and this is my table name, that is leads details. So I'm going to select my base as Zoho Form Responses, and then here for the table name, I'm going to select it as lead details. Alright, then here is asking me to add the full name, email, and the phone number. So now here, instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I've received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that we're going to receive a new form response to our Zoho Forms. Then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So for the full name, we are going to map the first name first, then we are going to enter a space, and then we are going to map the last name. Here for the email address, we are going to map the email address, and lastly here we are going to map the phone number. Then it is asking enable typecasting. So for that, I'm going to select the false, and after adding all the required details, we are going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added a form response in our Airtable as a new record. So let's go and check it. Here you can see we have successfully created a new record with the name test user. Here you can see the email address and the phone number. So with this, we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected our trigger as Zoho Forms and our action as Airtable, so that when you're going to receive a new form response to Zoho Forms, then instantly that response is added in our Airtable as a new record. Alright, so with this you can see this was how easy you can add your form responses to Airtable in seconds. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. And now if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more automation tutorials. Also, if you have any doubts, then feel free to drop them in the comments below. And I would be really happy if you let us know what type of automation you would like to see the next. Alright, that's all for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit this URL. Now, if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.